What's going on, guys? I know I said I was going to do this over the weekend, but my house was recently hit with a plague, so everybody decided to get sick at the same time. My wife just lost her voice. Kids were running a fever all weekend. I'm still congested as hell from my allergies. It's just one hell of a weekend. But I know I said I was going to show you guys my setup as to why I think getting something like Thinkorswim through Tdameritrade is a good idea on top of using Robinhood to buy and sell your stocks. It's because, oops, there we go. Because I use Robinhood to buy and sell my stocks, so I don't pay commissions. For if I did that through TD Ameritrade, I'd pay $6.95 to buy stocks, $6.95 to sell. So that means no matter what, I would have to make at least $14 to break even. So that's why I use Robinhood. But with Thinkorswim, you get so much more information without having, like, with Robinhood, it's you get the basics. That's it. You just get a very basic chart. Sometimes it's even delayed. But with Thinkorswim, everything is up to the minute. But I spent the day learning about stochastics and how to find stochastic divergence to figure out when is a good time to buy stocks. And these are my little watch list here. I have my active watch list. These are two different ones I'm in right now. They weren't doing so well today, but in the long run, when what I plan to do with them, I hope they turn out. Um, but just to give a quick idea on here's my I'm using RSI plus a force index on the same chart. You have the RSI right here, and then the force index is the thicker yellow line, and I have my MACD right here, and then this is what I just added, which is the stochastics momentum index. Okay, and also have Bollinger Bands on the actual chart itself. And these red lines are little lines that I put from resistance and support lines to try to help me figure out when to buy and to sell. Now, right now I'm in this stock, which is ANY. I'm in at $2.40, and right now it's down to 233. But I got in on this day at $2.40. I could have sold at 260 even the next day, so I wouldn't have had to use a day trade. But what I really want to do is see it to come up here to almost $3, and that's where I wanted to sell. But my stop loss is going to be down here at about 229, 228 at this little red line. So if it goes below that, that's where I'd sell, which I'm only in at 10 shares, so that'll be $1.20, in loss. But this is the setup. It's you get a lot more information. You can get watch lists. I have several different watch lists that I use. Like right now, this one is the Acorns, because I know I've told you guys about Acorns as well. If this one will focus, 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 come on. Anyway, but this is the Acorns watch list for the little ETFs that Acorns has. I found those and I started watching those. Anybody tell me what that movie is? Yeah, I had to watch a classic. But anyway, well, it's kind of focusing a little bit. See if there we go. All right, so yeah, these are the different ones. There's the Acorns watch list. That's the same watch list that's up there. Uptrend reversals. I got that scanned from somewhere else. And there's different ones that tell me different things that I'm looking for. And it's a lot of them. Yeah, the Mary Jane stocks. These are different marijuana OTC stocks. These can't be traded through Robinhood because they're OTC, but there's just something I'm looking at just to see how they're performing. And low float stocks is where you're going to find the big moves on the day. And like right here, this one's made $1.30, but it's gone from it opened at 780, 748, went up to 873. So you find some low float stocks, and those are the ones that have big moves, but they go right back down to their prices anyway. Sorry. Um, yeah, for instance, like this one had a day where it opened at $2.11 and went up as high as $4.09, and that's an all in one day. So that's where I go to find some day trades where I'll get in during the low volume movements, and then I'll get out in the very same day. But I haven't had very too much luck on that. I've had luck yesterday, but I'm not too great at it yet. But back to what I wanted to show you guys real quick about Stochastics Divergence, where you have lower highs. Oops, sorry. Like right here, you had this low and then you made a lower low in the price charts, okay? And then right here, this would be an indication to buy. The reason is you have your support line here. One, yes, support was broken, but sorry, the thing keeps dropping. Support was broken, but you have a low here and then a lower low. Now you come in oversold as far as RSI goes. Your MACD starts coming back up, and then during this low, your stochastics is right here in oversold territory, yes. But then if you follow the line, you have the RSI is low, the MACD is going down, but you have stochastics right here at this level. And then you go to the next low point, which is at $1.90. Your RSI is oversold, and your stochastics made a higher low. So the divergence is, even though your prices are going down, your stochastics are going up, which is a strong reversal pattern saying that the price is going to reverse and start making its way back up. And what happened is this price started making its way back up. The next day, you opened up at 219 when it closed at 190 the day before, dropped, and then in the next 4 days went up to 279, and then it started coming back down. Now, no, sorry, did it again. And it started, like I was saying, it closed here, opened up here the next day, and then it started coming back up. All of that stochastics divergence right here. Lower lows, higher high on the stochastics, and then it started coming back up. Now that's something I'm starting to look into myself to buy and sell my stocks. But yeah, as you can see, Thinkorswim is a much more in-depth, more informative platform than just using Robinhood itself. I'm still learning it myself, but I spend a lot of time, a lot of hours every day learning this stuff and to try to get better at it. Now, I know some of you work during the day, so you can't keep your eyes on the stocks, but for those, you'd want to go for a higher price stock that is a little more predictable with your movements. Where like this, like JNUG is one. I know when I first started trading back in early November, in about mid-November, and then I was looking at JNUG and it started coming down, and I looked at it, I was like, oh dang, it's at $12 a share, and then it went all the way up to $20.50 a share. So had I bought into it, I would have made some good money, and I just didn't know, but definitely they do have a phone app, so you can do this on the phone. You can watch your stocks on the phone, set up these different indicators. It's a lot more informative than just using Robinhood itself. But I'll keep trying to do little videos if I see something that I feel like is worthwhile, that I'm pretty sure is going to go up. Like if I find another stochastics divergence happening in real time as opposed to, something that's already happened in the past, I'll be sure to let you guys know. All right. Well, questions, comments, concerns, complaints, let me know. It's the first video. Yeah. Classic. But yeah, let me know. All right.